President Hakainde Hichilema has launched the Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities mobile application today. The launch took place on National Youth Day, March 12th, 2026.
Don't use social media to propagate lies and criminality. Use it to look for business opportunities. And that's why we've set up a website, Imisepela, for job opportunities. From today, it is live. Go on there, seek opportunities on the digital space called Imisepela Opportunities for you, the youth of Zambia. I promised last week at the Youth Indaba that we'll launch it today. I'm here to launch the Imisepela Job Opportunities and Business Networking there. So it's formally launched today. Sort sana, sort sana, sort sana, sort sana, sort sana.
The platform places employment, internship, funding and business opportunities directly into the hands of young people through their mobile phones. Young Zambians form the country's largest demographic group. More than 60% of the population is under the age of 25. Internet access has reached 7.3 million people, about 33% of the national population. Young people account for most of these users.
My name is Sigankwa Talent at the University of Zambia, doing agriculture engineering. What is on the ground compared to what we learn in books and academics, it is really important to be exposed in industries. But with the coming of the app, it helps a student like myself know which area I'm interested in on the app, and then apply for internship where I find what really happens on the ground. The app narrows it up down to preventing someone from just going around on the road looking for attachment and things to do. So you know where you have to go with the help of the government, which is pretty an interesting thing for me, who is still a student. And to those who are outside there, please look out for Imisepela. It is really an amazing strategy and initiative from the president.
The Imisepela app turns that digital presence into practical access to opportunity. Users can view openings from government and the private sector, match their skills to requirements and apply instantly. Processes that once required repeated office visits and paperwork can now begin online. Private companies are already posting vacancies and funding calls on the platform. This creates a single marketplace where opportunities and applicants meet in real time. The launch also follows constitutional reforms passed in December 2025 that guarantee youth representation in governance.
Through the love of the people of Solwezi, on this great day, I am confirming that because of this decision of Northwestern having a university, even these other 5 provinces are now going to have universities which are of a public nature. So that we can be equal in this country, we can be fair, we can be equitous. So on top sits Northwestern province. I have delivered the message I wanted to deliver on this Youth Day.
The changes create space for programs designed to give young citizens a stronger role in the country's development. For young people, the difference is immediate. A business idea can move forward without weeks of travel. An internship or job can be pursued from any location with a phone signal. Distance and procedure no longer stand in the way. For the economy, the effect is clear. Young people who find work or funding move into production. They build businesses, create employment and contribute to tax base. Skills align more closely with market demand and entrepreneurship expands. The Imisepela platform places opportunity where millions of young Zambians already spend their time on their phones. The application is now live and opportunities are available.
We have an app that is coming through next week on the Youth Day. and you need to look out for this app. This app, we are calling it Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities. It will be a digital platform which you can open and look at the job opportunities which will be posted there. Look at your skills, see if you answer to those skills required, but also other opportunities including business opportunities. So it will be launched on the Youth Day. The 12th of March, it will be on. So please look out for that.
President Hakainde Hichilema has launched the Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities mobile application today. The launch took place on National Youth Day, March 12th, 2026.
Don't use social media to propagate lies and criminality. Use it to look for business opportunities. And that's why we've set up a website, Imisepela for Job Opportunities. From today, it is live. Go on there, seek opportunities on the digital space called Imisepela Opportunities for you, the youth of Zambia. I promised last week at the Youth Indaba that we'll launch it today. I'm here to launch the Imisepela Job Opportunities and Business Networking there. So it's formally launched today. Sot sana, sot sana, sot sana, sot sana, sot sana.
The platform places employment, internship, funding and business opportunities directly into the hands of young people through their mobile phones.
Saturday, April 11th, 2026. Today we've decided to conduct a special broadcast. We rarely broadcast on Saturday because we allow, for you to watch football, for you to catch on with the family and to do other things. But in this period of elections, you'll be expecting these urgent, quick, immediate broadcasts. I know they eat in my time to rest. They eat in your time to rest. But there's something very urgent that we need to discuss. The police recruitment. The police documents have leaked that have recruited over 3,000 people that should go, that should report, to 3 police training centers. At Police College Lilai, about 900 and something, but I'm rounding up the numbers to 1,000. Should report to Police College in Lilai, another 1,000. It's 900 something, again I'm rounding up to 1,000. To paramilitary Geoffrey Mukuma, which is also popularly known as Sondela, another 1,000 cadets should report there. Then to Kamfinsa School of Public Order Maintenance, that specialized school that deals with, they call it SPOM, that deals with specialized training for anti-riot police officers and paramilitary. Another 1,000 cadets should report there. Police spokesperson says the recruitment were conducted without adverts. This secret recruitment, he says, was justified because they were doing what they call internal staffing, where they are replacing those that have died, those that have gone on medical grounds, those that have been fired or resigned or, have deserted the police, and they say they did this recruitment. But this goes against the figure. 3,000 jobs were opened up secretly. Remember last month, there was a circulation by the UPND urging their party structures to quickly submit a list of people that were to be employed to the police. And you saw the party secretariat come and rubbish that was a manufactured report. Now it has been proven. Secret documents, confidential documents have shown that the police have recruited secretly 3,000 people without public process, without public adverts, contrary to what President Hakainde Hichilema has said, that all recruitment in the defense, security and defense forces will be done through a publicly accepted process. He said there will be no secret recruitment, whether it's health, whether it's teachers, whether it's in the defense forces. Here we are. Last month there was a pass-out parade of up to 2,000 officers at Zambia National Service, and people said, but when when was a recruitment done? Was there an advert? It looks like they think they can get away with it. We don't know how many other secret recruitments have taken place. But let's hold President Hakainde Hichilema to his own word. Here, he was launching a Misepela application that all you young people will access job opportunities, economic opportunities in a fair, public manner. There will be no secret at I know who, Naishbanani, but here it is. The Inspector General of Police has conducted a secret recruitment of 3,000 police officers. This is your show. These young people who have been secretly recruited, it's not their fault. They are a result of tribalism, nepotism, and favoritism. But you have a right to demand, because these are public resources. You have a right to demand. You have a child, you have a son, you have a nephew who needs that job opportunity. There should be a fair way in which these jobs are given. Will we allow the police to get away with it? Maybe let's force the president. Let's persuade the president, not force him, but let's persuade the president to drop this process and to allow this process to be subjected to a public process. And those that have been picked should not report to rely to Sondela and to the other training facilities. That is the purpose of this broadcast today. Join the debate. The line is open. It is your call.
President Hakainde Hichilema has launched the Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities mobile application today. The launch took place on National Youth Day, March 12th, 2026.
Don't use social media to propagate lies and criminality. Use it to look for business opportunities. And that's why we've set up a website, Imisepela, for job opportunities. From today, it is live. Go on there, seek opportunities on the digital space called Imisepela Opportunities for you, the youth of Zambia. I promised last week at the Youth Indaba that we'll launch it today. I'm here to launch the Imisepela Job Opportunities and Business Networking there. So it's formally launched today. Sotsana, 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 Sotsana.
The platform places employment, internship, funding, and business opportunities directly into the hands of young people through their mobile phones. Young Zambians form the country's largest demographic group. More than 60% of the population is under the age of 25. Internet access has reached 7.3 million people, about 33% of the national population. Young people account for most of these users.
My name is Sigankwa Talent at the University of Zambia, doing agriculture engineering. What is on the ground compared to what we learn in books and academics, it is really important to be exposed in industries. But with the coming of the app, it helps a student like myself know which area I'm interested in on the app and then apply for internship where I find what really happened.
So there you are. Please share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Let's get going. The police have conducted a secret recruitment of 3,000 new cadets to Geoffrey Mukuma, popularly known as Sondela, and they've called it Phase 1 in-house recruitment. No public adverts, no public process. They are doing it in-house. Who submitted these names? So, in this Phase 1, they've recruited 3,000 police officers. To Geoffrey Mukuma, popularly known as Sondela, there are, let's see the numbers, specific numbers. We have to be very authentic. 954 new recruits that are expected to report to Sondela. Let's go to the other one that we have so far, the secret documents that have been made public. To Lilai Police Station, to Lilai Training School, sorry. What's the full name of Lilai? It's called Police College in Lilai. In phase 1 recruitment, Lilai is receiving, let's look at the number, 964 new cadets have to be received, and 975, that have to be received. And they are also recruiting for the band, the service band, another 35 that have to go to the service band, and also under sports, another 20. So if you include 20, 35, and 175, to Lilai Police College alone is over 1,000. And then to the other training center, just a minute, I read to you. The recruitments are illegal. President Hakainde Hichilema said he will give equal opportunities to all, and he has stated that he will not allow recruitment just for people to see them at pass-out parade. Here it is. The Zambia police have been caught, recruiting up to 3,000 police officers without any public process, any public advertisement, any other. We don't even know where they got the 3,000. My nephews, and maybe some party cadres. So to Kamfinsa, the special school, for public order management, the special school Kamfinsa will receive, what's the number? They will receive 941. The Zambia police has not denied this recruitment. This is what the Zambia police have stated. Let me get you the statement by the police spokesperson, Godfrey Chilavi, who's the public relations officer. This is what he has said. April 11th, 2026, the Zambia Police Service has noted with concern the public complaints and misconception surrounding the recently conducted staffing exercise, particularly claims that the process lacked transparency. We wish to clearly state that due to retirement, attrition, and resignations among personnel, the service sought and obtained the necessary authority to fill the resulting vacancies. In this regard, internal advertisements were issued mainly to qualified civilian employees within the service, giving them an opportunity to transition into the regular police mainstream establishment. In addition, several positions were offered to candidates who remained on the waiting list in the database from 2023 recruitment exercise, as well as individuals with essential technical and trade skills. This internal exercise was necessary to strengthen manpower capacity, especially in preparation for the upcoming elections. Such internal recruitment and placement are common in many public institutions, not just the Zambia Police. Mwamona. Kulina kumbieko file chitika. Aewa chitei fwebeka. Fwebale chitei recruitment. Whatever the justification, 3,000 is such a huge number. I've been a permanent secretary. Recruitment to replace deaths, resignations, and attrition, as we call it, can't amount to such a huge number in a public service. The Minister of Home Affairs, and I'll look for his statement, he told us, Jack Mwimbu, just 2 months ago, I'll look for the video before we close, and he stated that the Zambia police will be recruiting over 4,000 police officers in light of the coming up elections. Here it is. The Inspector General of Police has already recruited 3,000 people secretly, and their target is 4,000. 3,000 have been recruited already quietly, secretly. This is an abuse of office. This is an abuse of the law. This goes against presidential directive, where the president has clearly stated that this process must be open, must be accountable. Each young person must be given the opportunity, to the extent that the president even launched Imisepela app. So unless the president gave authority for this secret recruitment of cadres and unknown people, we have to hold them accountable. The line is open. Call for your concerns. It's not Emmanuel Mwamba's concern. It is your concern. You don't raise public pressure. They get away with all these things. Let's hear your views about this.
President Hakainde Hichilema has launched the Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities mobile application today. The launch took place on National Youth Day, March 12th, 2026.
Don't use social media to propagate lies and criminality. Use it to look for business opportunities. And that's why we've set up a website, Imisepela for Job Opportunities. From today, it is live. Go on there, seek opportunities on the digital space called Imisepela Opportunities for you, the youth of Zambia. I promised last week at the Youth Indaba that we'll launch it today. I'm here to launch the Imisepela Job Opportunities and Business Networking there. So it's formally launched today. Sort sana, sort sana, sort sana, sort sana, sort sana.
The platform places employment, internship, funding, and business opportunities directly into the hands of young people through their mobile phones. Young Zambians form the country's largest demographic group. More than 60% of the population is under the age of 25. Internet access has reached 7.3 million people, about 33% of the national population. Young people account for most of these users.
My name is Sigankwa Talent at the University of Zambia doing agriculture engineering. What is on the ground compared to what we learn in books and academics, it is really important to be exposed in industries. But with the coming of the app, it helps a student like myself know which area I'm interested in on the app,
would you like to contribute?
and then apply for internship
Would you like
where
to contribute?
I find what really happens on the ground. The app narrows it up down to.
We have our first caller. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you're calling us from, and make your contributions.
My name's Mungwi, and my contributions are that the problem we have as Zambians is that tulalaba bwangu. When President Hakainde Hichilema talked about PF regrouping, he used the term that who sort them out, who use the police. And that's what he said. Hakainde Hichilema did not come to rule Zambia, but to revenge the invisible. I don't know, for some reason, God gives you the chance to rule a country called Zambia. Very peaceful from independence. And you, the leader, you create a war between certain communities of the country you are ruling, which communities also gave you the vote to become president. So this nonsense of recruiting, secret recruiting of police officers, it started a long time ago. Someone who was based at State House as the Deputy Police Inspector General initiated that. I don't know if he's still there. Okay? But because Zambians, we forget a lot. So even if anyone would say, no, they are recruiting police officers secretly, it's not strange because he announced it. He said it, that they are going to use the police if the regroupings continue. And he has been very elaborate about targeting certain communities in Zambia. Because there's no way a president is going to see to let them pay Mingalato. In Mingalato, in a country that you rule, his conscience is still so much tied to UPND. Instead of behaving like a Republican president, he behaves like a political party president. Okay? He can't see the difference between Republican presidency and the party presidents. And, quoting what the Right Reverend retired, Bampundu said, everyone is regretting having supported the Aka in the HLM. He has no permanent friends for as long as you come from those communities that he doesn't like. And he would rather get rid of certain communities in Zambia so that he remains the king. So no matter what people are going to say, he has cemented his seat. He has put all his people in key positions. He has captured all institutions of governance. So anyone to talk about democracy in Zambia is a pipe dream. They are daydreaming. The man is not up to any good. 60 years of Zambia's independence. Today we have people who have run away from Zambia. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. But then, God is there for everyone. We have the issues of Iran being attacked in the night by the super powers of this earth. And who is the first one victim to go? You don't fight people who are not fighting you. It's a waste of resources. That's why they have not been doing any projects. All the monies they have been collecting, all the grants they have been diverted to consolidate Akainde's powers by bringing up a lethal police force. Okay? If you watched the video when Brian Mundubiro was summoned to the deck, you look at those police officers who are there, the way they were behaving. Like hyenas or, wild dogs. Who has actually made the police to behave like that? Zambian police officers were very, very professional. Akainde used to insult what's the name of that former Inspector General of Police, where that Lowe's woman took over from. The one who was Inspector General of Police for MMD. He used to insult them. Akainde used to come to England and, face the BBC presenter, and talking bad about Zambia. If anyone came today and spoke to BBC on live television, the moment they arrive in Zambia, they are arrested. So Zambia, unfortunately, one would say history, but God is there, like Wakaunda Walandi.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
not
you.
a wait and see situation. The whole situation is very bad. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm calling within Lusaka.
Mkwai.
Netotera sana pali programu imuleta ba mwamba kabiri muleto afundisha kwebene Zambia. Tuchende ko kulanda ko fe pali president abaleke charo chino pamona na administration yao abantu it's like baisa fe mkono la bizana loko naula ama resources ya charo but ichikala mbeche ninganda chakwe bati vera boko bati chintu chonse chari kwatenshita ero chintu chonse chari kwatopo chambira nopo chipuira emashuishoni ngave vakoyi natotera vamani.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you can call. Let's hear your views about the recruitment the police have done of 3,000 police officers. What is your view? The police are saying that they didn't conduct any advertisement because they were doing internal replacement. Do you replace 3,000 people without a public process? Call, we hear your views. President Hakainde Hichilema has stated repeatedly that opportunities to young people will be given to all, that the opportunities will be given to all, not to one.
We have an app that is coming through next week on the Youth Day. And you need to look out for this app. This app, we are calling it Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities. It will be a digital platform which you can open and look at the job opportunities which will be posted there. Look at your skills, see if you answer to those skills required, but also other opportunities including business opportunities. So it will be launched on the Youth Day, the 12th of March.
Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from and make your comments.
I choose to be anonymous. Thank you.
Yes, anonymous. Make your contributions.
Thank you, sir. Allow me to pick Bemba.
That's okay.
Ramwamba ndefuayo ku contribute ya recruitment ya bakapokola aba. Uche batata Hakainde Hichilema kwena Zambia kufuma twapo kungwa mu 1964 kufikira lero kwena nangu tatata mwaka watoluse bakapokola obwingi ebo mwayiminika balekira nangu 500 kachinga nishingo obo mwatamfya ku State House uko abantu tababomba uko abula ma reasons ero abantu bamwe abantu bose omule America omwanyingi for the past 5 years tababomba bali kwatama emotions mu mayando mu abantu bali ba depressed bambi balefwa n'okufwa nombali ne mwafumine mukushika bakapokola abafuire ku Charleston uko bonse bali abantu kirere ngokwe bati bali yamukulatusha mulandu wakulanda okwe bati munambasa sideline mule bachita treat kwa kitebena Zambia bushe kwena tatata mwakwatoluse nangu ifi ale kitaba nenu bonse ni state mufitireko imwe nangu nga mwali basalanganya fe mu abaposta fe mu mabodo ko bayayikalira ukuchiro kula kita depressive myosha abanenu tata mule kwatoluse ababantu kuti baba baume kuti baba ni bakapokola lero uniform temutima bala bantu fyenga imwe bene mule kwatoluse kusha abantu bonse abo mwayimini kamira ndunje sho bakwata bukula abafuika fyokula abafuike emirandu shiripo tata nibanganga mulefu wa mwipishe bamwamba abantu abakwata ama stroke mulandu wama suspension ayabula mashina ama exposure ayabula mashina lero mwise mulanda ati kuli ama gap mulefu ayo kuchita recruit bakapokola bambi ushakwena tata mwabashanu Hakainde mwabashanu shuwa natotela.
Thank you very much. Please call. The Zambia police have conducted a secret recruitment of 3,000 police officers. These police officers are expected to report to police college in July, 1,000 of them, to paramilitary Geoffrey Mukuma Sondela, 1,000, to Kamfinsa School of Public Order Maintenance, SPOM, 1,000. What is your view? There was no advert. There was no public process. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
Yes, this is Precious Inonge Murieta from Livingston.
Yes, Precious. Make your contribution.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed with what is happening. And on the other side, I think even as people of Zambia, we are also weak. Because it's like the people of Zambia, they are the one giving chance to the president to do whatever he wants to do. Because if, to be honest with you, if people of Zambia, they were united, all of them, they were not going to tolerate this thing which is happening right now. Because some of us, we knew that this thing will happen. This is why I used to say that Hakainde Hichilema is a danger to the nation. This is what I meant. So now today, each and everyone is witnessing. They are now recruiting secretly. It has never happened in the history of Zambia. Every time when they want to recruit, they have to put it by newspaper, everyone should see. And now those who was fired, some of them, they've got families, and some of them, they got that job in terms of Barupia Banda, some in terms of Basata, some in terms of Monawasa. You know, but then when they came, instead of improving the life of the people, them now they want to make the other people's life miserable, which is not right. And for the President Hakainde Hichilema, he can do anything just to keep himself in power. So this is the time for people of Zambia to raise up. Please don't be... Some of the people, I don't know why you are scared even to voice out for something that you see that it's wrong. Let us all work together and make sure that our President Hakainde Hichilema is out of power. Please, I beg you in God's name. God bless you. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Please call. The Zambia police have recruited about 3,000 police officers, new cadets that are supposed to go for training to Sondela, to Kamfinsa, and to Rely. What is your view? This recruitment was secret, was not publicized, there was no public advert. What is your view? Call, let's hear your view.
We have an app that is coming through next week on the Youth Day, and you need to look out for this app. This app, we are calling it Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities. It will be a digital platform which you can open and look at the job opportunities which will be posted there. Look at your skills, see if you answer to those.
Hello, caller, please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Yeah, this is Francis calling you away from Mundola.
Yes, Francis, make your contributions.
Contribution yandiwa Emmanuel ni ya kwebati if ticket apalabe ngasikera mwawe. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, if ticket, no one can feel happy, no one, because this is the first time Muzambia fyambo kuchitike fya msangoyo. Efira lyonse tulera ndokwebati. Guys, just get united. All opposition political parties, just get united. Ngakwabo kwa united wonse. It is very easy. Ichintu limozira fake fine nga chabipisha. Mwachifumia po first chilya. Ulubulenga lwaisa fyola kwa bati mulechi nshapa chintu chisoma. Abantu abengi kulabo okwimina munishira beshoko bachawe chichabipisha. Chifumepo nga chafumapo ero twala ishonombesha konkapo. So nanombali ni tuleranda, please, opposition political parties, get united. Nombali ni so kwa sharafi pano. Wati mwana kaya linga waisa teba bwana. Nishika vipisha sana. Thank you so much na wambiwa tumeko posa. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Hello, caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling us from. And we are discussing the secret recruitment of 3,000 police officers.
This is Gift Chitalu calling from Nakonde.
Gift, make your contributions.
Yes, my contribution is I don't even know where we are heading as Zambia. Because now if things will be working under secretly, how are we going to progress as youths? Because we have a lot of youths in society that are just roaming around with good qualifications, but yet they don't have anything. Does it really mean that for those who have no connection, they can't get it being employed in government on merit? Which is not good at all. We are very surprised and we are very heartbroken as youths in Zambia. Because when talk of we're saying that database or whatever, how possible do they know that each and everyone who is in database, they are still alive? But you find that someone completed school last year, you find that they are in the newspaper. And there are those youths who finished schools maybe 5-10 years ago and are just in society roaming around. Where are we heading? I submit.
Thank you. I've got another caller waiting. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from and give us your contributions.
Hello, Ambassador Mumbai. Am I through to EMV?
Yes, you are.
Oh, malombe kwa nyinyi bokuno kwa kaputa washan bonse.
Ndita mwewe na kaputa mulishani.
Mkwa. Oh, natila kantu mekolero mwe. Ichi chintu twamfo cha kuingisha bakapokola. Munkama. Oh, nomba kuko nka digital time aini. Fyonse ni pa internet. Tabale chitako na publicize hapa liponse pa newspaper ya chalo. Ango tumfa kuzede NBC kutoa ishwali yonse. Hello, abela Zambia wansoko muli. Na imwe opposition. Imwe ba opposition parties yonse feshishwe no kumilumbula mashina nomba. Monene. Tapali isho mwe fwebena Zambia tuwala ikalokula papa. Ati bakainde monene ichi bachita. It's the first time in Zambia. Ima mwe bantu. Apa bakainde baishira mu kuteke chichalo. Ifintu bachita, ifishaba mwifunde nango constitution ya chalo, ifingi. Ndiyonse mulanda for the first time bachite. For the first time bachite. Ala embela yabo. Vena baba pakuleta fimbi. Ido balela ndati balefo ko naula imisango ya kutita iko nkama funde. Eba atangila mukutobolola amafunde. Ichantashi moneni for high court ile bomba. Moneni for high court ile bomba chile chafide mu chalo chaba mu butungulushi bwabo. Bashikiriye kulya kuchiriye bapingula ifyo nabafila ndakale kumutwe. For the first time, justice yaoneka. Okay. Number 2, moneni parliament ifo yaba twasuka twatamba kuna amasha tushabala tutunganya. Baneli muti biu7 yafuma balishana mule mwine nabasekerelamo. Ulya ichifulo bakwata chamu chinshi wa kukana abakulu bali kunanguko. Although twali mwana apo bayishira mu 2021 bachitefya bali wa UPND. Lolesha nyuko aba election chinshi chipani chirolesha pakusala mchalo ECZ. Mwalimu ndefa bache person wabako kulya bachita nabakonkanisha boshonse bashibuka fene funde iyo secretary general wa chipani eulingo okusaina pali ya application ya uleba candidate icho beshi pali filya bali kama secretary generals ya pali fimo ba PF imwe mwebe mwikali ezo kupapa for the first time busheni finga bachita for the first time. Icho mwalambira okupapa for the first time pali chine chichinshi pantu fyonse firubo bakainde bale chisana UPND fya kutobolola ifunde lya chalo bantashi okufitobolola apa afumini okuteka kwa bakaunda pakonka bachuba barupia banda balevi mwana wasa na bambiko yonse bakapokolanga bale ingisha yonse kabale ingisha bashirika bamwela ba Air Force ngabale ingisha ba ZNS ni mu newspaper Times of Zambia, Sunday Times, Zambia Daily Mail, The Post, umofyako nkanine. Emo babire yimbira. No likonse anfako. Sometimes na pa ZNBC music kuti yalira irelandati. The Zambia Air Force will be employing mwanfako etsumbi fofina mwachi batini advert ya kuingisha bashirika ba mwela. But no, vena bakainde echo batwalira no mwana wabo kushirika ku ZNS. Mwishina yankama. Takwaba ifya ife fyonse fe mafunde batobolola for the first time kateka ingisho mwana wakwe missionary ankama the counter family are mourning, we are mourning with them bakaunda twalilanda bali bikira abana bawo mushibika but bonse bahire pamashina yabo namba bena aba baleta omwana wabo munkamba bali no ile kale nishibalanda bakainde ati ine uteko ndeteka nkalateka abana bandita bakengire po mu government ubupine cyalo chishire pitamo. In spite of the truth that walikuwa ichuma chama natural resources abantu nomba bali kupirira okubomba mu government bali kupirira okubomba mu government ofwe bakuli etu abomba ko mapa status nifwe bambi na ifu yonkulo mu government yemuli nomba ubumi bena bakainde bakanya shakengisha po mwana wandi mu government for the first time president rangisha mwana wa Dennis ati yota refola takula fola ndefu abe disciplined. The whole of you president that educated, can't you discipline your child mwanda mwobe wayamubika mu government paka fulo akakweba ti mwana wa mupina nga kuno kwakaputa tulere baleba kuti ngaingira paya twatira ko AI nomba awe bayachinga ko wabo abene eba first richest man muno muchalo Mzambia bakula mwana wabo bamwingisha mu buteko tuikalire fyo kwa for the first time minister wa health ali parkingisha ama trucks ya muti ukwa kufamu For the first time, Minister oyu bamutisa discipline ababale mutwala olomba kulu bali lundulwa chalo alitungulula Ministry of Lands. So imwe mwewe na Zambia ba opposition leader bonse. Nga mwaikala mwatontonkanye mwalusha kafiru bofyonse. Bakala belelo na balembe nkalata kuma international organizations uko okay twatotela. But if you look at it, nshimwe nati lusamu shirwinga bomba lwakwampana iseni muikale pamo omo babiri batatu die to self mulanda ati twa convention twasala pomo ine nshita yashala kwe inono wonsa saleni umo akuti atwiminine kwe fobena Zambia bantu nga twashala panse akaindi ateka ineshire mona mu obume mu Zambia for the first time kashina kabiri muri bakawunda inesha ishiremo ama political refugees muri bakirubasha ishibemo ama political refugees muri ba mwana wasa ba rupia banda ba sata ba lungu tatwa ishibako ama political refugees ya isa muteko wabaka inde for the first time history ya Zambia kwena uwa mfile pati bantu babutuka ubukali bwa kwa kaunda mchalo ni banani alebe kata vya bakaka mchalo momwine bafuma mchalo kaka momwine mchalo bafuma momwine mchalo tachale kakalefyo chakuti abantu babutuke elonga mwamunefi abutuka jeje banda nani winga chishiba katushumira kamilondolowere bushiku mwaisa akatwebe 1 2 inga imoba imanu omwambo okuchalo mwaya sokama nibana nibabutuike poefyo twatotelesa mwali butuke fifine mwaya imole twafa nombo tunwa nomba twalika kukako pala ponse apo bali talionse funde ya saibalo chonse chungela ndapo chi bill 7 for the first time bill ya kanshwa ba speaker ebali kontanshi ati ile bwela kabwela ati ba speaker bali nokti high court teti kanye chile chintu nombe court ya sushwa na speaker ba speaker bali kukuluku ikoti nalyo kulukumbi but ba speaker bena issue yabo yapula pongo mno apakati ati bill ile bwela ku parliament ala mumbo kulia nishibali kwa shintirire ba speaker teti bale ikaka fili ati bill ile bwela nicho ba president na basubirisha because ba president ngabali against that who would be nali muti in there to say the bill ile bwela nakabiri kuno mpaka ipite church ne yabwera yapita for the first time twamula ko bill yakanishwa kabiri yabwera mwikalifo kupenda for the first time akainde aleshimpira ichipuna chakwe twakane information ya mfumu Yesu Kristo imaba opposition if you have hearts for us citizens mu Zambia tatufoku ya tule butauka fedha twagilanda kale Zambia ni landlocked country tukabutukira kwisa ero kwa kubutukira ni kuipanti bwanse abali rwenkondo ni fumu tubasunga except maybe for Tanzania ama South Africans bakulira mu Zambia mu mweso bwanse abena Zimbabwe ni kuno twale basunga babutukana Mugabe sorry bayana Banyoma we housed both abakwa Mugabe nabakwa the other guy who died by Joshua Nkomo ni bana ni bakatusunga bena Angola hapo abena Mozambique hapo wasa bakulira mu nganda mweso mu Zambia ero tukambye kubutauka panti baba opposition mwafiri wa kumfwana mwafiri kuicheka some of you to die to self when I say some of you nshira so ntapona umo any one of you imba opposition kwitaba nango imwe bali miposela kafundula mailo ba PF mwaka nikana pata tuna pafona pa 5 ishinadia PF munda yabaka inde lila leto muselubi so utamushi byati tamifuwa yanapa he can do anything to quieten that name. It's like ne milimo ine mwagomba poye balanda PF kuti aitogolola tirisha liralumbuka mnochalo but awe ichipengo chiranda tifu chitofya kwalesa file kalirira if PF yabombere chile chichalo mu busuma fikekala ne milimo yakwa kaunda imwe yasha agomba bashitisha ba MMD forever lipo forever sambirira style ine even ba president lelo free education yabo baesikana kuma bulaya ku England kuma university of chinshi ni free education ya chine no mbelelo we wasambire free education ulefu wanokutungulule yo ine free education nangune chitole ingisha ulengisha munkama mufunfu ntungu awe imaba opposition tatukwete way out of these problems kano imwe muibake what do I mean muibake landishanye ni die to self ngata wateke uno mwaka yusha niwe na chakwera and the other guy who waninika mundeke yapo na it's because there was a promise ati yote munshake minine ukese minina niwe bila mwana yako kampeni bamjojosha ba politician inukeni twa papata kiteri tima hapo pambo Okay, tukatwale kwa tukwatiko wakusala umo. Ubuteko mwe bantu bakwalesa. Ubuteko ni poison fe tuntulu nga wamyanga pota kuli kwega tibaka balapima mu chimbina ofu afya popen. Bale asanga fe fyonse na fita collapse mu system yo. For the first time, all many other wrong things that President Akainda and UPND have done are for the first time. You know, like them power that they turn to Shaba PF. Kabiya no convention, as if Enchito. Most of the Basaka Mane development ya chalo. Tabaku Lapo ya Maskula ya Londroka, yon dollar Lusaka, Joka to the Copper Belt Road. Moli feeling before the pushing of Kukulo Msebo.
Thank you, Mayo. Thank you, Mwewe Nakaputa. Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Good evening, Ambassador.
Good evening. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Tandiwe Ketishingoma is my name.
Oh, yes, Tandiwe, the researcher and public commentator and analyst. Make your contribution, my sister.
Yes, Ambassador. Kunumoku, there was a time when there was a pass-out parade?
Yes.
Copper Belt, where the IG gave, I would say, a speech asking if they could recruit 4,000 police officers in readiness for elections. This should have been 2023 or 2024, but we overlooked this thing. And I remember asking the IG, to recruit about 4,000 for elections. What would be so special about them? If you charge the couple, why should we recruit such a number specifically for elections? Because he made the specification. I'm requesting that elections, if we can recruit 4,000 police officers in readiness for the next coming elections. So when we called him out, he did actually talala. So we hear there is this secret recruitment and 4,000 people have been recruited. Those are polling agents for the Fokubonsha Kaindi. Those are polling agents for the Fokubonsha. Abubaka Pokola. He wants to take the map polling stations to do his dirty job. Because Haka India is so desperate. For him, it's do or die. For this election, he has realized he's not popular and he wants to do everything by force. Everything he wants to do is by force. Look at what he did recently. Kuma judges. 40,000. No, 40. Sorry, 40. Awama judges. Last minute, awama judges number, but if abatwale ku parliament. Uko ku parliament, uku liba deputy speaker, mwishnelaban yaba
Moses Moyo.
Moses Moyo, na bashita lero defect via ku UPND. Mwebe kala chalu, nambuta paso swa. But speaker, the parliament hasn't been dissolved yet. But he has defected. So number, who's going to reprimand the speaker? Ruling party. And Milo, when Moses Moyo sits there and he starts insulting Honorable Binwo Mpundu, you say no, Binwo Mpundu is just being unreasonable. But Moyo Baba exposed. But all this will pass because Akainde approves it. If Vanelli Muti could be dancing in parliament because Bill 7 Peter, what does this say to us? She was dancing there because Bill 7 Peter. What were we told after Bill 7 Peter? If this bill had not gone through, we were going to lose elections. This is what Aga India said. Nakanwaka komwini. Ilo Bill 7 ngataya pitire ngatawa wini nama elections. So that Bill 7 has nothing to do with reform. It has everything to do with HH winning elections. Benazambia is saying Twiluke. We only have this time to get our independence. It's now or never. Once HH apitilisha 20 pa August apa, if he gets it, he will be a Wamuyaya president. He's putting everything, all corners, he's putting things to favor him. Why would he put judges abali 40 per last minute up? And the procedure itself was secretive. Interviews, everything that HH does, the fear was straightforward. Even when Zambians say no, but Mr. President, for this, no. One thing that you have to keep an eye on is HS Nangumwinga Kana Shani Nangumushte Shani when he is a determination ya kwa bafati mpaka fienchi tefiecho on the fire. It's just about him, and him alone. I'll give a very, very, very practical example. Our former president, Mr. Edgar Chagwalungu, is in the morgue today. 10 months. 10 months is still there. Abale fwa isho kwebati ba isio bakese ba monaponi banan. Near church. Same principle. He only wants what he wants, and he will do everything. If it means breaking the law, he will break. If it means raping the constitution, he will do that until he does just what he wants. HH has a void. We can't have a leader like HH. He has a void. And for that, he just does things just for himself, to impress himself. And it's so sad that we have him as a leader now. Benazambia Twiluke, and find means and ways of how we can vote him out come 13th August. This man deserves to go. HH has to go. Awama nalika nebabi kida. Awama police officers vale folks to recruit secretly. He simply wants to use them as polling agents. That's all. He simply wants to use them for that. Why would he do this and in the last minute and secretly? Why? A leader has to be accountable. Why would he do this? And bakapokolana vena. When you look at the way they've been behaving, I don't know if they don't learn. I don't know. We can't say we have a police service in Zambia. Those are UPND operatives driving HH's agenda. I hope you realize that one day, there is just one day when you won't be in those offices, especially those Ababa Kuntanshi who are doing the so-called dirty job that HH is giving you to do. There is a one day.
Thank you, my dear sister. Thank you, Tandiwe Keti Singoma. There are so many calls. Let's hear from people that have just learned of this development and would like to comment. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Oh, thank you, Ambassador Mwamba. Sinyango Dani on the line.
Yes, Sinyango Dani. Please make your contributions.
So, Mwamba, I concur with the previous caller. Mwamba, look, the thing is, even while Amaka president, there's no way, number one, you can put 40 judges and swear them in when Parliament is about to dissolve in the next month. Where are you getting the powers from? So these are things that we Zambians, we should open our eyes and start seeing to say, where are we going? And the thing is easy. It over-promised things that he has not even fulfilled, even 10% of his promises. So now, what is he doing? He brought Bill 7. And like the previous caller has said, he said without Bill 7, there was no way I was going to win or UPND was going to win. But he's forgetting power lies in the hands of Zambians. We've seen this before. If you all remember how powerful the third term was issue for our late president, Frederick Chilua, the people of Zambia said no. Then this recruitment of Zambia police officers, UPND cadres in the police service, we want to Zambians, let's open our eyes and see. Is this the Zambia we want for our future? We have the answer. The answer is let us do the right thing. And this is not about which or what. We know who we can elect and be the president of Zambia. Because at the end of it all, if we allow these things to be happening, we will not have a Zambia. I submit, let others also contribute. God bless Zambia and God bless you, Ambassador Mwamba.
Thank you. Hello, caller, please tell us your name and make your contributions.
Yeah, my name is Mary Banda. I'm calling from Kapili.
Yes, my dear sister, make your contributions.
Thank you. Yes, it's a worry. It's a worry. When you hear people are recruiting in the private way, of the country doesn't know anything, they are not aware, it's a big concern. I'm not going to say what is going to happen, but what we are looking at is blood. Then two, as we Zambians, I'm really concerned as a Zambian. We talk a lot. Our action is too low. Do we really need to fight for our own country, or as if we are taking independence, instead of doing action in a proper way, which everyone can benefit? Let's see. Now, power is sweeter. There's illness, there's death, there's another generation. Today, Hakainde and the government may say that they are doing well, they're enjoying, everything is all right. He shouldn't forget that he has his own children, his family, the future. Are we thinking for 10 years coming? Then coming to our opposition leaders, men, I'm very annoyed. You are so selfish, very selfish. Please, I wish Dorcas Banda can come out publicly. We women, Zambian women, I think there's some intelligence in us. We can look after the future. The problem we have in Zambia, we look at our own relative first. Yes, we can look at our own family first. I remember when they were selling maize meal to go to Congo, whatever, my relative was caught in this. She was operating independently, shop. But the police and the vigilant plotted against her and they caught her. Then I said, okay, you've arrested this person. Can you produce the receipt? The police refused, and I can name the name of that police officer. The mother is a police officer in Ikabwe, and this boy, because he was a notorious, the mother also said he have to go for Bushirikari, and he became a police officer. Now, this man, because it's not his passionate, is not intention to become a police officer, is being arrested, but they can't sack him. Guys, I wish you can vote for me. Zambia can change it in a day. Too much relationship. I have no relation. If my relative is a thief, I will cut off that relative. We need life where we have freedom. Let's take risk in women. Let's take risk. The risk is important. I'm really saddened with Zambia. I'm really saddened. I'm telling you, August 13 is not going to be on. It won't be nice, Bamwamba. You can hear even my voice, the way I'm speaking. I'm really terrified.
Thank you, my dear sister. Thank you for your contribution.
My contribution, Bamwamba.
Thank you. Hold on.
The Zambia Police Service stands at a defining moment as our country goes to the polls in August this year. As we all know, elections bring increased political tension, large public gatherings, high expectations from citizens, and new security challenges. This, therefore, calls for the Zambia Police to adequately prepare in order to effectively maintain law and order and police the general elections. Traditional methods alone are no longer sufficient. Transformation requires us to shift from reactive policing to predictive, intelligence-led, and community-oriented policing. It challenges us to adapt to modern realities.
This conference will therefore critically analyze the prevailing political and security environment and formulate practical measures to ensure that the forthcoming elections are conducted.
Hello, caller. On that platform, I'm looking for a video. The IG asked for 4,000 people that need to be recruited, and the Minister of Home Affairs said he didn't have authority from Treasury to recruit 4,000. Here we are. They've recruited 3,000 already. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
From Cape Town. Good evening, Honorable.
Good evening.
It's certain that with the UPND, Zambia...
Just a minute. You were faint. Yes, continue. You are calling from where?
From Cape Town.
From Cape Town. Make your contribution.
Yes, I was saying Zambians are seeing the red flags in the UPND. There are a lot. And unfortunately enough, they are not acting. They think this will go on and brush off because they are saying on the 13th of August, they will cast their vote and everything. They will remove the UPND. But looking at the way things are moving, with employing, appointing, whatever they call it, 40 judges, a few months down the line to elections, it shows that someone is up to something. Even the elections won't be free and fair. Another red flag is 40,000 police officers, which they say in-house training, like they are talking to people who've never, although they might say we've never been to school, in-house. The people that, if it's an internal memo, it's people that are working for the police that are going to be promoted. You can't employ 4,000 from the previous database that was 2023 and people have never moved on. People have not passed on. People have changed their addresses. It's a lie. How do they locate them? The other thing is, one of our president, our doctorate, each university, via Upoka doctorate. Why didn't he study for those things like other people do? One or two are normal, one even to be honored, but 4 or 5 every university. You see that the person wants something that benefits him, not what benefits other people. You can't have every university is a degree. Those are ordinary. They just ordinary degrees that they give you without any hard work. You can't even look at other people that have studied for their degrees. But when I pull up, so whatever he's doing is benefiting himself. And Zambians must open their eyes. If a president, wherever in any country, starts to touch with the defense force, home affairs, police, a soldier, just know is up to no good. Because we started with the ZNS when his son was employed without anyone knowing and everything. We just saw the pass out. Now it's this one. What is he fearing? Why Zambia is not in any way threatened by any war or anything that he can recruit soldiers privately or police privately. Mwebantu. Ifo fora wako diaspora mukatukungwa bakamiro paula mukalabu kuisa. You should see other countries who have a dictatorship. It starts like this. Thank you very much, Honorable.
Thank you. Please call. We are discussing the secret recruitment of 3,000 police officers. Make your contribution. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Good evening, Ambassador.
Good evening.
calling from Zambia. I'm anonymous.
Anonymous, make your contributions.
Yes, Ambassador. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for being so focused and enlightening our country, Zambia, on the things that a lot of people are not aware of. But sometimes I would wish you would also have vernacular podcasts that would be able to enlighten those that are not able to understand English.
Oh, okay. Yonga freniko imwela ndeni muchivemba nangu muchinyanja zekola help me. Endita.
I've met you before in Kasama. I know you're a focused person. I think that time you were PS.
Oh,
I walked
okay,
into
yes.
your office and I'm very happy. Nitemwa sana na itemwa sana okwebati mwaimina pakwimina pachinka nesho mlelanda.
Thank
So
you.
fyonse fo balechinja okyo balelanda turupapulo mufile mwachita trans mwafilanda pa muchibembo fo tulelanda pa.
Okay.
Tonso tuma video kwa abantu baledanda ula mwatako interpret muchibemba tule yako viral.
Okay.
So apa tulelanda abafyashita beshibe mwakota kufena program ya chibemba fye nangu chinyanja mwalanda fati bubushi kutbalalanda ekitundu ichi. So natabalaba okotoka abafyashiba ishiba kwefi.
Okay, no, good initiative. I'll consider that, my sister.
Okay. So, thank you so much. Number ine nalibombeleko omu police for a long time. I was at reserve, but I rose by rank because natampile fyo parole rank. And I know nalishwe fintu ifingi ifingi. So ngamalole kechapa kwebati ila recruitment bapangile. Babisendele aba bruto sana bafondela ba paramilitary balaba kesa mukula tulopaula atatuchenje. So it's like if you balanda mwalimona kumusomali abale start trainer you know like in these countries ukwa inkondo throughout balabula abana abali innocent. Balabana abali innocent nokubapanga kuba bakwate information akosa. So ababenge abangachakwati makada zimiti mashali kosa bemina okuti bakese ona ulefintu and file to abakwiruka stadium chabulanda sana okusanga kwebati into fo tulepitamo takwa abarali po bayingirire ko ba UPND shamona po ine rally yonse tabapaliwo bapera po permit atkayo land freely no abantu bonse abantu beletse fo fintu fya sama. So bamwamba ndemikoselesho kwati mutampo okulaleta ma program yakwe bati makomboni bonse bayishiba mumakomboni bale ikarata lero bamwamba balaba pofira fyalebe fyabukaya sensitization yefule ya tampo okulaba in such a way that abashumfa ko nekisungu bayishibe fintu ifi. Alright nana temwa sana okubati lero nabakuru I'm very excited and I'm happy that today I've been able to get through.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all your suggestions. Thank you. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you're calling us from and tell us your contributions. Hello, caller.
It's quite poor.
Yes.
Let's hope you are getting me.
We can get you.
Oh, thank you so much. First of all, what we are experiencing as a country, you know, it's the consequence of giving someone power without scrutinizing them. But to some of us who have been opposing Mr. Gainde, we saw these red flags in him. We saw these red flags in him. He said, no, this man is not the right man to give power to. Okay? We heard a lot of things about this UPND party. Unfortunately, it's not a national party, though they try to make it look like it's a national party. No. Because if it was a national party, we couldn't have been hearing about the secret meetings which they were holding just for specific groupings. You understand? And if you're holding meetings for specific groupings, which means you don't stand on good Why can you exclude other members from other groupings? Then you go and hold meetings, special meetings. That's why now we are hearing that they are even special courses to do certain issues, which he can't mention as he said, which means they finish our state or if legal. So we saw these red flags. That's why we have been opposing him. To say, no, this is not a right man to give power to. What they are doing, as I've been saying, they are just executing their transcript. You know, I used to receive my messages to say, just wait. When power goes south, you'll never get it. So the UPND and Mr. Initiative, they have got perceived enemies. And they have raised against these perceived enemies. Not knowing that by doing so, they are damaging the country, they are destroying the country, they are destroying our unity, and they are destroying our peace. Then they are thinking they have got imaginable enemies whom they are fighting. And these imaginable enemies, they have said they should never, never get power again. That's what they say. That's why a president can even say things which he's not supposed to say. That's how change means. For them, they could take over. This is criminality. Akwaba, abena Zambia, a consequence ya kupotero tu, umunguru. Whereby the Moses scrutinize wino, Murekonga Kajigoza, what them here. If you up to now, no one can tell us how much weight Mr. Kaineshima is. Because to my suspicions, this is when he's getting some money. No, he's rich, he's what he's so that. Let's scrutinize these leaders we are voting for. So we have got only one task as Zambians. Now, Ngutulandesha ambassador, these guys, they can't change. They are just executing their scripts. They can't do anything good or to rescind on their decisions. Goofy, today, and wasting our time. We only have one task to do, just to unite ourselves and vote him out. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. The phones are buzzing. Make a call. This was a special broadcast.
Good evening.
Good evening, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
How are you, Mr. Mamba?
I'm very well. I'm troubled by this secret recruitment of 3,000 police officers.
Mr. Mamba, it is very sad that this news is getting to your ears at this time. Mr. Mamba, as we've got our friends that are in different training centers in Sondela, Lilai, and Kamfinsa. They've been telling us, if you see there is a recruitment exercise, let's take for example, they are recruiting about 1,200 officers. The 300 will be put in formally. They will come and they will come for training formally, 300. The rest of these 900, they will just be brought now. They will just be instructed. This is what has been happening. But this thing is not a strange thing. It's not a strange thing. It's unfortunate that Zambians are so forgetful. That's why politicians, they take advantage of destroying this country. Mr. Mwamba, we recently had a LATSA recording, which is up to now hasn't been acted upon, to say when a person from this region qualifies, that when we are going to fill this vacancy is only reserved for this person, not any other tribe, but this tribe only. Pamwamba, the last thing that I want to remind, the thing that I want to remind the Zambians is this. If you remember very well, our former president, Kenneth David Kaunda, told us it will be a very bad thing for us to do, to put this man in power. These are the things that we are seeing. The country is completely collapsing. If you look at today, what is happening in Pamusebo, Pamwamba, there is no roadblock because minerals now are getting out of our country like we are taking out water. Pamwamba. There are so many details of Mwamba that is happening. Grand theft of this country. The country is going to be leaped like I don't know if this person went in up to another term. This country will look like kwati fenenkondo na irani ya maponde myeofu kashara Zambia ino. Ndo mfano oruse nganarolesha ba makebi zuru ba mundubire ba karavana banani bare sarangana. Ndarolesha n'abalolesha njibira abantu batemwe cyalo. Abantu nga bali temene cyalo ba Mwamba by now. Nga bali act upon quickly. Full throttle. Uyu muntu bamufunya ponde myeba. We cannot let our country be spoiled like this, Mwamba. This country will never recover if these people continue like this. It is so shameful that the people that have gone to Rwanda and see how bad this kind of a thing that they are doing, it has damaged the country. Up to now, they are still doing this nonsense in 21st century. We are very upset as Zambians, Mwamba. We are very upset. Let these people that are doing in opposition to be serious. They are not serious at all. They are just joking.
Thank you. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and make your contribution.
Mwamba, anonymous. Alaba anonymous today.
Kwaiba anonymous landeni po.
Ba Mwamba, chalo fe chava. Kachifo iko kwata abantu abakona ule chalo. Nabona ula muri 50 years. Muri 1 year. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Tunishaona ule chalo. Ila tuwalela tapali ili ashina ina demono kuibusha mnyina ni wa fumapu haibu kishefe wakaunda watu wewe pale mwenyewa kwa watu wale SSMF ya bufi kia SSMF kuiba shukuru watu wa SSMF nene chiko kwezi untanshi kama wabika kwa hii tunguru shuka bomu wafi ifitu pile chitika parliament for the first time nilo na mwana kwa parliament yonso kutapina kuliba wakaunda kwa kwete one party state pale pere tunguru shuku ilandira hapo ilishefe ya ilandira na even nani minister ayasuka atari school tadi atara company minister nani governance yaba UPND but speaker of national assembly nsefi yaba parliament tabatari aba pera po iwe minister kumobe yasuka ife balanda ku opposition kwa bafye utafya abantu mu parliament ba member of parliament balance no ba umfo mwenzo kula kano kwa na la luso tuma allowances except the video do wa shireshi pa vyoko batikate rusa amala allowances leo batafya china kushika kachakuta na wali kweti omwenzo necha bali independent ngachi zange vile vya chitaba moyo ba moyo tabala kukisho kuisa la parliament ba speaker ba side ba join ba UPN nomba ushikutuka kwa parliament ba moyo baka tani presentation parliament sasa tuwalila ndilo kwa speaker of national assembly ba wangu ya parliament kwa UPN iba kata twale mwana kwa twali ba watu ababi parliament business kwa befya babo ile ndo ambo kuna fifty chitika bale subinisha ibintu vya rubana vya musevani apa wao bale tutamboka tushe mucyalo kuri ntunguru shibe kwe batwe shukire shatsa government chanza ile ndo twaisa pali ba polisi abatule umfwa recruitment cha musevani why mwala pere no kwe batwe mwala panga recruitment ya mu mfisolo bantu ishitwala chetekiro kutira abantu batere recruit bena Zambia na chiralo chapavyo bapose ya ma NLC yale moneka ma NLC yale muniko kwa ya ma NLC inchende chitungu chibere funya kwa ba polisi na yale turango kwa batatu kwetu natu watu wazi yepi abantu balela ndama loti kuloko twaisa sangana yafu ushatwala chetekira recruitment ya ba polisi balela ndoko ta bengishi twala subina tibena Zambia na kula bakufya lofimi answer na ikwata question makiyo tulela ndama ivi vyonse tureyala wiro kumono kwe bati tuwabwelela tokiwa opposition but ba opposition tuwapapati ikale ni panshi abolu buli tukwete benkala muri ba UPND ewo tupile tuatafya kuli chumwe chalo tuirole chapako bati awe ine na chita ine wonsa governing ndoresha pali philosophy na bali vine apa tuirole shapa pali ino isatie tumonyo kwe bati iba nani abenga tuwafu kutungirira bakuta tuwina ama election tufunye kwa chawa misha kachali wenu kitaro kichaza kwa vota kanga twapotere mu 1991 kwa kwata vyama political party yabiri ba opposition ikale ile kusome no sana problem kozi nga mwapanye ekikimusanga ba UPND bakawina amaelection emyeba tulanyeba tulalanda tamwakadali amutombokapo tamwakadali amulanda kairi mukabakumungwa wekufwangwa tamwakadali olete balebikanya okusabe registered political party bayakubera amacondition basanga twali kuba initial bababera amacondition yashaba ilero namwikana bamwamba kutwala defingi kuteko kwena bwashupa nachakutira government yalitekere 10 years ikapuyamba one party ile twakwete kubaka ikachidaputa twakalevota nokuvota ukawati twamuyayaya obia mufa elections yakwakaleva otherwise you are very disappointed with the president by chitu pachita because tatwale bachitekera kubata government kula promote abantu batira speech tomulevi ero na mwa wale promote abedi kama mwa vichelo cha Zambia mwa wale ba polisi kama vile Zambia ili chawaba mwaisa abalukira wa president gwamyalukira ba president katusheni kozi umusa kumule twala one day mwimona timo mwa bale chiteve bale bisunga twante kala munga yabulisha ila jano mwana wako ngatairi ile yasanga yasanga tamali chakula kwisa jano mwana wako naimwe wale monoko ba nabena one day bakesa sanga tuwa kupepeka tambali bakasanga jo nani bakebisuru wa kupepeka tambali basanga mundubire basanga kalaba basanga nani tambali basanga mwambata tambali bakesa biluka kuli iwo wini no kwisa kuya lefi aba government ya kuntunga mwanjira muri ba government mwa ba dictatorship taikwe bakwe ba you kesa kuya one day batotera ba mwamba kwala ndefi.
Thank you very much. Make your call. We hear from you. Make your call. We hear from you. I'll be closing the broadcast. We're doing a special broadcast in light of this emerging information where the police are secretly recruiting up to 3,000 police officers, police cadets. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Hello, Bamwamba. Nameless here.
Nameless, make your contributions.
Yes, Bamwamba. Yeah. Anyway, Bamwamba, what can I say? Chiremba chilando kweba ti kusensela ati kusensela lugwacha. Yeah, who is to blame, Bamwamba? I think we have to blame the opposition. Bamwamba, there is yet a lot to come. The plea on unity started long before, and opposition leaders had taken it so lightly. To this day, people have battled for unity. All we are seeing is more confusion on top of confusion. This already proves the weakness in all the oppositions. Yeah, the biggest fear that is incited in the population is more from the opposition than not from the ruling party. Because the ruling party, Bamwamba, is actually, taking advantage of this weakness that you all have. Kale Twayamba, and the ruling party is actually getting into everything, everywhere, through all the channels. Kale Twayamba Bamwamba, Twayambile Kale, ukwebatika taneni. Ama opposition party tabale fuku ikatana. Nomba pali le wefotwa ifo bala chita finish. Takudi nangu chimo cho bala chita. Kumlandu wakwe bati ngana abakuingira nishina abakuingira. Opposition parties have put Zambians in this. They have put Zambians in this, and they have to say sorry to every single Zambian because it's not fair. Ukuitemwa. What good example, Bamwamba? I know you are a credible leader yourself, but I still put you together with everybody. Yeah, what good example are you giving to us? Even if you got into power, what good example? There is no good example at all. We rely so much on you, but nothing. You haven't shown not even a single result to Zambians. And today people are saying, Zambians, wake up. We've woken up. We've woken up. That's why we talk. Bamwambama tena ya kama abantu. People have started losing, trust in the opposition parties. They have started losing trust because they have seen that nothing is helping, nothing is happening.
Thank you, my dear sister.
The last thing, I just want to pass my condolences to the Kaundas, and I remember all the words of our former President Kaunda when he mentioned that be careful what you are doing, and we are seeing it today. Yes, and I wish for those who are in hospital a quick recovery, because yesterday I failed to get through you, Bamwamba. Natote.
Thank you very much. It's very difficult usually to go through. Hello, caller, please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Hi, Ambassador Mwamba. This is your co-host, Queen Pumi.
Yes, my dear sister Queen Pumi. They have recruited 3,000 police officers. Mubu mfisolo.
Oh my God.
The police are saying, no, we are just replacing those that have died or have resigned or have deserted. 3,000 are supposed to report. And this is just phase one. What is your view, my co-host?
You know, I think this is a wake-up call for all the citizens of Zambia and the entire world that we are heading towards a full dictatorship. And last week there was pa TikTok parasangwe fintu nimona bakola bachiranda today quarter maybe that was a really good suggestion. Like we just have a day for
vernacular,
where you can broadcast in Ichibemba. So kwali pa TikTok umulumendo aisa isapadia temu Zambian bati nikada waba UPND. Mamona? And that guy, Aisa Ambokula Tukana Bantu, why are you talking against the HH and UPND government? Like he's really into Zambian politics. So I got a call. I wasn't on that TikTok, but what is Antumina phone that Mama Kudiaba ama foreigner kuno pa TikTok, but a company na ba UPND. Now ningu faba kola wa mona balandati, wa kule ngani 300 wale isa. And then Bambi Vale Safiena Bababera Charimo. So now where you are Abantaba for Yokuchtam, like if the plan is Wisamkula Bantukuma election, they can't use Abantaba Muma community Muriamwini. They have to get people from somewhere. I'm just opening our thinking. That's my brain thinking. Fidabachiranda Tuambibara Wonfio, Aba Iche, Abashakwata attachment. But Zambia, Chad, there is a lot of people, our borders are open. Elo Kuliabantu, Bafumakuma, Wharton countries, even Didiakwali, when we are Mundu, we divide the police. I saw a police officer who are masked. Why should a police officers mask their face? Mwamona. So, Avena Zambia, this is a wake-up call. We don't know who these people are. We don't know where they are coming from. You know, the recruitment is secretive. Could they be coming from another country? Because in Gabaleta, those people have no attachment to any of us. They are on a job. They are on a mission. Mwamona. So, ama politicians aba more positional nga abale yangala kutemolu pia mweba temolu pia mweba omeba mzambia mwalatu ipaisha ba opposition mwala chalo because mulependa ma dollars. I think this is serious and once ama opposition presidents vekale pamo because wahaka inde bafido kuya he must go because he has failed. But if you look thinking of a boho, he has thinking within a month. And he has had 5 years to sink boreholes in his own stronghold. So what is he going to do when we give him another 5 years, 10 years? These people, they are not interested to develop the country.
but to oppress Zambia and if you have but it will be difficult for them to pull this off, to bring dictatorship at this time because of the technology, the information travels in real time. They are gonna have a hard time. And barama baka pokolo bare ingishanga ma Zambian nabe nabale chula like the rest of us. So we must pay attention to those officers who are recruited. We must have a full identity to make sure they are Zambian. And if they are deployed, they must show their faces.
No, we should just stop this recruitment. It's illegal. It hasn't followed public processes. In fact, our lobby, because these are supposed to report, at the month end, I think 1st May. It's very important that we just stop this recruitment and persuade President Hakainde Hichilema to ensure that the police conduct an open public process. Unless he's the one behind this secret recruitment.
So we need to maybe take the IG and the Minister of Home Affairs to task.
Yes, yes.
We need to sue them and we need to put it on hold because they need to be recruiting election observers. We need people to be hired, which the transition to have a smooth election, not if Bayamba, Balileta, ama militia, Kuma elections. I submit.
Thank you, my co-host. Thank you, my dear sister.
Thank you.
Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Hello, good evening, Ambassador. You are Munkonge.
Mkwaiba Munkongela ndenipo.
Ambassador chalo natuingirwa ambassador natuingirirwa. Kya mbire kwati musa mwe na muishwa ambassador mu 2021. Ama kansila zaba yine pechike ya UPND. Aba ponene. Bali sa bengi kama chito. Bambi bayingira mu polisi. Bambi bayingira the general worker muewo. Ufuturefya kutana kusana fya buteko ama general workers. Bonse bali ama kansela. Bambi bakansela bapire. Bali strepo na design. After bamona bonabo abashapitira ama kansela zabapona babengisha mu system. Kwali na ama kansela zimbure kushapara pakati ata design asara pokwambe nchito. So ba ambassador ngamakonka sana bakapokora mabehavior yabo. Na baraba pingire abafyashubesu na fimbye fyo mumona. Semu baraba police bayingishe after win my elections. So bamono kwebati baraba police na amakote bamu. Na bambi abashara ngari ba ZNS baraba ingisho kupitira mu mapate ya UPND. Na bachita perform wino kuchita protect abale imina bakateka. So nombapa batontonkanyo kwa batikanshi system ileranga win. Towa jama elections. Katwingisha abengi. Nomba ambassador ngefina mulerani. Ba ambassador imwe na mukwata masambiriro. Rangeni kona abantu abenga chita power letters against the system because if to aratunganya kwebati bakateka bali pachifuro chabu president no kubomvya amafunde ya charo cha Zambia but bambo kubomvya machinery ukwambo kupanga machine yabo because bara abantu barengisha to araba bikati male reports because tabalingire okwisaba kusite kuri ba UPND pako batwalirira okuteka bakurangisha private chimono okutuma abantu abatuma ko Angola atikabyeni mu train pako bati mukeserwa na bena Zambia. So if bari chita chimono okuchita create ama reports wao bali pachikuna because tabebere ko bena Zambia, which means illegal, which means abantu bonse abo ipota to abachita consider ngama officers tabaka parents ambumwe na Zambia, which means to araba bikati ma reports bale pekanya abakwisa chita terrorize abena Zambia ile wakakwatenza mbucha kusara bale for. So for bena Zambia katwisuri amenso bajaji bali bura abantu babo. National Assembly mwalimu na bameri mucho ko baleshana apapali amajaji abali 40 pali na ex convict mwaisura na bakadda beka kwebera Zambia tuikara tondoro katufunya amashiwi turande ababena ba polisi bapase bachite advertise boro barengisha ba polisi kuya pamula basa wacharo bachite advertising ngani 2 months ngani 1 month bachite ma applications batwara uma district commissioners kulingana n'urupapuro rwa charo ko ruranda basangwa balazi na bandi mwe bayiminirako urupapuro rwa charo tusushenya bena Zambia rembeni amakarata okwiminike recruitment itsiriko aho napera ba mwamboyo mwanza kabinga kachoko arepo twara chisoma mukwa.
Thank you very much. I'm taking the last few calls. We have to go. Today we're conducting a special broadcast. Hello, caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling us from and make your contributions.
If you can just allow me to remain and just to hold on to the name.
Okay, that is okay. Make your contribution.
Okay, so the first contribution that I want to make is this. When we talk about, the government holding on to power, that means the government is owning to the power that needs to be discharged to the people. Meaning we as Zambians, we gave them powers to govern the country. Not that they should be doing things on their own. No. Number one, when you recruit, police officers in that manner, which we people will consider it in a corrupt way. And when you recruit people in a corrupt manner, what do you expect the people themselves you are recruiting to become? So meaning it's more like you are promoting corruption. And are those people, once they pass out, are they going to be discharging their duties accordingly? Thinking they knew even themselves when they were getting into that recruitment, they got into that recruitment with the dubious means. Mwebantu tubulebako sometimes serious. If ofwebe na Zambia ngabambukula start treating that manner, nikwisoko twalaya. And when like yafe bambibalandi, this is just their 5 years term. Now, if we give them another 5 years, and this issue of database, of late that database, sure, can they start now talking about database of 2023 database? Look at the period. This is 2026. How many people have died? And how many people are there since I'm in the database? And we know I'm choosing a database because all issues of database, it's so total confusion. Let us try by all means to be prudent when we are dealing with matters of the public. And they should know that once they are doing such things, they should also consider the poor people. Abantu abalanda eva eminina lyonse okuya mukuvota. Why should the poor person suffer? Every time it's about rich people. If you don't have connection, you have no job. If you don't know anyone in the government, you have no job. This is too serious, Mwebantu. By Emmanuel, please, can you talk to other opposition members? Please, can you unite? This is the thing that people are talking about. Get united. Let us go with one person so that we remove this kind of a government. I rest my case.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. To the Kumatero, if you wish to call quickly before we close. Call quickly before we close. Hello, caller, please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Hello, sir. This is Kapia calling from the USA, Chicago.
Yes, Kapia, make your contributions.
Sana nafyumvisha obubi honorable. Nomba ine ili abantu balelanda they picking on the points. To me, my analysis is by UPND echo kwabera n'abantu kwatabena siya wanu kale batampa okubomba n'ama foreigners mumingala toshonso shobachita kale batampa It was the other day, nali tamba, nikumpongwe kujya ba UPND kada na ba police beachita attack a radio station. Abantu baliranda bakapokola. Is that bakapokola ba Zambia? That's a question mark. Ichicha chitika, it's a wake up konga muntu bachirandira ba mami ba Queen Pumi. It's really very, very sad. Number, let us not lose hope. Fwewa bemba tulanda ti, umulalyo wa mwone kateti utoben supa. Leso mwine wa makayonse, gafintu Zambia yaba declared as a Christian nation, lesale tuluila. This battle is very huge. It's both physically and spiritually. Ba opposition nga muntu balelandira abantu okufo balanda, please kataneni lekeni ukulwila lekeni bu selfish uyale fwa yoyale lubuleni chalo nimwe mwala lubula Zambia, please twapapata lesa tatulekedeshe bamwambe mitima shire chula, and because of that our tears are not in vain. Elo fyonso fu bachitafira sokoloka. This speaks a lot. Lesale tuluile echo fisokolokela na ifife nefya aba polisi lesa kwala benshira ewala bombela mutafya bombe fire sokoloka fire tobeka abantu bachula poor innocent Zambians in rural communities, abantu imitima shali lepuka, abantu bachulila mukati silently. Do you think that can be in vain? Lesale tumfu. This Zambians, this is too much. It's beyond human. This man doesn't mean well for our country. Necha kumuja chadi vula. Abantu bachula. Tale sakamana. Icharwale aleshti shafe panono. Ama foreigners never quite upon a makapab ukuchilama Zambians aben. It's very sad. It's so painful. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you.
Thank you, Kapia. Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you're calling us from and give us your contribution.
Hello, Honorable Mwamba.
Yes. Go.
Yes, I will remain anonymous.
That is okay. Make your contribution.
Yes, my contribution is I'm also concerned about the same recruitment. So I'm close to someone who works somewhere at State House. So there was this information. Anyway, it has just clicked now because I think this same recruitment, the way it's working, they were told those people who are working with this government, they were told to bring people. So someone was just talking. So when I just head to this program, I just connected it. And I think this is how it's working, and they want to use the same people. I think there's just an arrangement with them. I don't know. I was just thinking. So as Zambians, I think we need to wake up. We need to work together. I don't know why some people are not even they're not following what is happening in our country. Sometimes when you tell them, they play like they don't know anything. Something is happening. We need to wake up as Zambians. I think that is my contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so today we're doing a special broadcast. Today we're doing a special broadcast on the recruitment of 3,000 police officers that have been secretly recruited. The police says they were doing an internal staffing to replace those that have died, those that have retired, and those that have resigned or due to attrition. But you can see the number is huge. 3,000 police officers secretly recruited. We thought we could have a special broadcast and demand that President Hakainde Hichilema promised young people that there will be equal opportunities for young people. He has stated that there will be very equal opportunities for young people, that they've even put up the Imisepela application. But alas, today we saw 3,000 people being given an opportunity to Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Oh, my. Let me take 2 last calls quickly. I can see there's been a persistent number that has been calling. I'm trying to give you a chance. Please call before we close. Please call before we close. So there's 3,000 that have been recruited and are supposed to go as cadets. Hello, caller. Please tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Anonymous, calling from Zambia.
Anonymous, make your contributions.
Copper Belt.
Thank you.
This issue, Ambassador, is very sudden. That's Bisha. Bantu chivipire kumo nabadi navena mutipani. Not monano barech the post because nangu bengishe 3,000. They want to have benefit ababa mukati mu mwiti mulyabo. Aba benefit mwarasango kawati. They are only the few privileged ba DCs, ama PS, ama ministers nabambi. Baraba ichaba libanshi still more na iba pite. Then mumone youth unemployment. Nefyo balaya. Babale for balaya bantu. Nefyo barechita. Nafi pusana nibanga. Abaiche. Pamo bana banshiwa. Ama paper ya grade 12 bali kwata. Nibanga bo bashira bako batinga tabakwete connection inga bafuirisha. Then what is the motive behind the secret recruitment? Are they trying to come up with a special militia for a specific task? So this is very suspicious, very unacceptable. And if the head of state is not aware, now that this is public, he must be aware. And there's so many information, filtering from inside. There are so many social media posts intended to inform the public who are the leaks of that information. They are the same people who are handling the process. Why would they do such a thing? It is because they are equally disappointed, dissatisfied with the way this recruitment has been handled. 3,000 impendwa yakulisha yakuingisisha mumimfisolo kanshyawa mabapera ko opportunity kuba ichaba shikwete nchito kulingana na filafine babalaya. So if you know babayishiba bagateka ngata bayishibe bachite reverse bakwe bati bapera opportunity kuba ichabalya abashayi mwene yo opportunity ngabayi beminine pachishinga. They should reverse and make the recruitment public. Otherwise, we are suspicious. Is aware it is part of their strategy. If they don't act, because opposition unit. Everyone of our opposition, why? Because the in a unity. Kanshchawa mabekara chalo bali abale mona bekatane pantu vote tarifumana muri ba opposition party iyo vote rifuma mubekara chalo kanshi twikatane twombere pamo pako batingata pali fire twafwa tusale amano ichita chifure chatwalirira pantu tatwapusuke natotela bama.
Thank you very much. That was our last caller. Thank you very much for joining us on this special broadcast. We thought we could quickly alert the country that there was this going on, that the Zambia police have recruited over 3,000 new cadets, new police officers, without public advertisement, without any public process. And we wanted to alert you. And we also wanted to challenge the head of state, who's commander-in-chief, why he has allowed secret recruitment of the police when he himself has pledged that there will be no favors, that the recruitment in the defense and security will be an open and public process. The recruitment of teachers, health workers will be open and transparent. But here we are. We have this huge recruitment by the Zambia police unknown. And these people that have been recruited, there is preceded by a circular that was signed by Batuke Imenda in February, where he urged the UPND to submit a list for consideration to the recruitment that the Zambia police was doing. You piece them together, you realize this is a nepotistic recruitment, this is a tribal recruitment, this is a favoring recruitment, this is a partisan recruitment. And that was the purpose of the discussion today. So God bless you until we speak to you, I think tomorrow or Monday. Shalom, shalom.
In a peaceful and conducive atmosphere.
The Zambia Police Service stands at a defining moment as our country goes to the polls in August this year. As we all know, elections bring increased political tension, large public gatherings, high expectations from citizens, and new security challenges. This, therefore, calls for the Zambia Police to adequately prepare in order to effectively maintain law and order and police the general elections. Traditional methods alone are no longer sufficient. Transformation requires us to shift from reactive policing to predictive, intelligence-led, and community-oriented policing. It challenges us to adapt to modern realities.
This conference will therefore critically analyze the prevailing political and security environment and formulate practical measures to ensure that the forthcoming elections are conducted in a peaceful and conducive atmosphere.
President Hakainde Hichilema has launched the Imisepela Jobs and Opportunities mobile application today. The launch took place on National Youth Day, March 12th, 2026.
Don't use social media to propagate lies and criminality. Use it to look for business opportunities. And that's why we've set up a website, Imisepela for Job Opportunities. From today, it is live. Go on there, seek opportunities on the digital space called Imisepela Opportunities for you, the youth of Zambia. I promised last week at the Youth Indaba that we'll launch it today. I'm here to launch the Imisepela Job Opportunities and Business Networking there. So it's formally launched today. Sotsana, 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 Sotsana.
The platform places employment, internship, funding, and business opportunities directly into the hands of young people through their mobile phones. Young Zambians form the country's largest demographic group. More than 60% of the population is under the age of 25. Internet access has reached 7.3 million people, about 33% of the national population. Young people account for most of these users.
My name is Sigankwa Talent at the University of Zambia doing agriculture engineering. What is on the ground compared to what we learn in books and academics, it is really important to be exposed in industries. But with the coming of the app, It helps a student like myself know which area I'm interested in on the app and then apply for internship where I find what really happens on the ground. The app narrows it up down to preventing someone from just going around on the road looking for attachment and things to do. So you know where you have to go with the help of the government, which is pretty an interesting thing for me, who is still a student. And to those who are outside there, please look out for Imisepela. It is really an amazing strategy and initiative from the president.
The Imisepela app turns that digital presence into practical access to opportunity. Users can view openings from government and the private sector, match their skills to requirements, and apply instantly. Processes that once required repeated office visits and paperwork can now begin online. Private companies are already posting vacancies and funding calls on the platform. This creates a single marketplace where opportunities and applicants meet in real time. The launch also follows constitutional reforms passed in December 2025 that guarantee youth representation in governance.
Through the love of the people of Solwezi, on this great day, I am confirming that because of this decision of Northwestern having a university, even these other 5 provinces are now going to have universities which are of a public nature. So that we can be equal in this country, we can be fair, we can be equitous. So on top sits Northwestern province. I have delivered the message I wanted to deliver on this Youth Day.
The changes create space for programs designed to give.
We want change! We want change! We want change! We want change! We want a change!
The sound magician. Wi-Fi on the beat, boy.
Mukesa tupangira kwemisebo wali mipele nevoti ati mukesa tupangira kwemisebo nimwewo mwatile mukesa tupulira nechipatala ifwe nimwewo mwatile mukesa tupulira na masukulu kuno ukutula potwambisalira ifwe mwalitula baona lebo imisebwala yayonaika ichipatala takwaba kuno abana besu basambilira mufimuti vyamango bana mayo mapapira mungande zipatala takwaba kuno Imisepela chose malofwa bapepa byebange fama leliro mufunda tawafika nembuto tashafika ukutula potwambisalira ifwe mwalitula baona lebo nomba lelo mwabwela imwe mulefa yatumivotere twakupele voti ngata wabombae twakupele voti ngata wabombae tawalimone voti ngata wabombae tawalimone Pantuno mwaka Kuya bebele Twanakane mwe Mwachila mobufi Kuya bebele Kakwawele numa Kuya bebele Mwachila mobufi Uno mwaka tulefa ya baku tubombera Nocha bakuisa kuno mukuzembereka Mukutwibira mano Nga twabapotela baya Nangu mwatupele ndalama tulepo katatwa mivotere Ni don't kubeba wapoka waya Ni don't kubeba wapoka waya Ababina chimu na mwekole uko bafuma bali naba Bayi kutapiza bala wako bafuma Bayi kutapai bala wati bakabwela Baja chike maaso wala onalebo mulabeja tulabo twamisalira ifwe walitulaba onalebo nombalelo mwakwela imwe mulefa yatumivotire twakumbe